Hi, today I am joined by Lee from Air. Hi Lee.
Hello, how are you doing?
I am good, thank you very much.
Good.
Tell me a bit about Air.
So we are an IT managed services provider based in Nottingham. We've got about 500 employees. We've been around since 2005. We've got a real focus and a real specialism in cybersecurity, automation, AI, and also data strategy as well. And we target the SME market across businesses in the UK.
So we're seeing a massive increase in mergers and acquisitions in the IT industry, and you've been on your own journey for this. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So we raised private equity funding back in 2020, and since then we've partnered up with 13 other fantastic organisations, other managed service providers across the UK. It's been a hell of a journey. It's been some great fun, and we are still focusing on the SME market. That is still our target go-to-market. But what we've done is we've been able to acquire these other organisations that are now part of the group. We've bought some fantastic capability, and that's allowed us to have a much stronger footprint across the UK.
So from your experience then, for our partners that are looking to go on that M&A journey, what would your key bit of advice be for them?
Don't do it. I'm just kidding. I would say that you need to be prepared that it is going to be very different. And just running an organic only growth business is very different in terms of the sets of challenges that you have to deal with. When you're integrating different cultures, you're bringing other people into the business, you are going to have a different set of challenges, particularly when you're operating at such a high rate of growth. It's a real challenge, and actually you have to really focus on making sure that you don't take your eye off the ball in either area. That's making sure that you look after your existing customers, making sure that you do continue on that organic growth journey, but also make sure that you're set up to also make sure that you're giving the care and the attention to the new customers, the new fantastic staff that you bring into the group, and making sure that everyone gets that same great service they had before. And you also try to make sure that you embed and merge those cultures across the acquisitions as well.
Well, thank you very much for that.
No problem.
So we also wanted to talk about why did you choose TD SYNNEX to be your partner of choice, especially around the Microsoft CSP part?
I think just linking to that point that I just said last around making sure that you're going to be set for scale, I think it's really important as well to make sure that you do choose the right vendors to make sure that they're going to be able to support you on that growth journey. We've worked with TD SYNNEX for a long time now, and actually we've been a partner for over 10 years. Back when it was Tech Data, we've always had a really strong relationship. You've always been there for us, and actually one of the things that really gave us confidence was the scale that TD SYNNEX have. Gave us the confidence that we would be able to go on our own growth and our own scaling journey, and know that we've got the right partner to support us through that.
So Microsoft being one of those key vendors, you've actually now got an alliance manager in place. So tell me how the partnership with TD and obviously this role is going to help your growth for Air.
Well, I think first of all, we are a Microsoft first IT service provider, which means that it really does require and warrant the focus and the attention to really maximise the benefits from that relationship. And that goes both directly with Microsoft, but also with the CSP providers as well. Microsoft is such a large area, and I think one of the mistakes that you can often make, particularly when you're operating at scale, is that if you don't give it the right amount of time, you're not going to extract the maximum benefit. You're not going to get the best growth journey. You're not going to be up there with the latest technology, knowing how to position that to your customers. So we see that as a real important role for us. And actually, we've seen the progress of that, where we've been able to achieve new solution designations. We've been able to go to market with Copilot. We were one of the first to release a Copilot assessment. So all those things, I don't think that we would have been able to do as well, and we wouldn't have been able to give it as much time without having that sort of dedicated focus. And I think it's really helping us to extract the maximum benefit from the relationship as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to continuing our work together.
Thank you very much.